There is a need for me to talk about somebody's abilities. Okay? Someone's got an ability that was just unlocked. Okay? And it was activated. There's a need for me to clear the energy, and I'm going to clear the energy before this message. Okay? And I will be ringing this bell. It's not a bell, but a dong, a bowl. And 3, 2, 1. All right. Now, talking about these abilities, Spirit is saying that you have been on a spiritual journey of where some abilities have been locked along your journey. Now, along your journey, you have had to walk away from some things, walk away from some people, and you had to begin again. Okay? You have been cold to some energies. Okay? They are feeling this coldness from you as the truth. Okay? They're getting confirmations of the truth. You're getting confirmations of this truth. Okay? So we're going to talk about these abilities. All right? What goes on along these abilities that has been unlocked for you? All right? So ancestors, please come forward with your channeling to protection that surrounds me every day. Align and clear my chakras for this message. Anything that is unaligned, make it fall. For I'm here to heal, grow, know, reach, teach, and become my highest self. Now give me things that I need to heed to be aware of regarding this ability. We're speaking about the energy, spirit of an energy or a vessel out here that has unlocked a very special ability out here that is now activated, okay? You're on a new rhythm. You're on a new cycle. And with this new cycle has come a new ability. What is going on within these abilities in this new cycle, Spirit? Okay. We've got bold out here. There's a need for you to be bold about this ability, this special ability. You're not grounded in it yet, okay? There's a need for you to go get grounded. There's a need for you to go get grounded so that you can receive this better, this ability that you have better. There's something that you may not be receiving fully. There's a need for you to go on a brisk walk, ground yourself in nature here. Yeah, you're birthing something. So you're in, you birthed something new. You've been working on something. And this is going to grow. This is very heavy. This is heavy. You're not grounded. Okay? You need to take a leap of faith. Okay? A leap of faith towards this ability. Okay? That has been unlocked. There's some need of some trust that needs to be instilled here. Okay? So let's talk about this leap of faith regarding this ability. Okay? Get a little bit of I do believe I hear Spirit talking about some things that you may need to understand. Okay? There might be some things that you need to understand. Okay? Yeah. This is going to be revealed to you. Something is going to be revealed to you. Okay? Yeah. There's a need. Yeah. There's a reason why you're in hermit mode. There's a reason why you're in hermit mode. Yeah. This is a real promise. This is a real promise, okay? Something is going to be revealed to you regarding your abilities here, okay? You're going to be able to make this change. Answers are going to unfold for you. Ooh, you done made a change. All right, Spirit. Yeah, look at this. Yes, you're going to get some whispers. Yes, you're about to learn some things. There's a need for you to ground yourself. All right. You're in a new world. Okay. You are definitely in a new world. There's a need for you to trust yourself. Okay. And release. All right. Wait a minute. What does that say? Something that you are definitely riding. Ride the current. Okay. You have been given something. You've been given a seed. There's something that you've been given. Oh. God gave you ability. With this seed, you're going to grow. Okay? Let's talk about Spirit. Let's talk about this go outside. First, Spirit, there's a reason why you are definitely not balanced. Okay? You need to get grounded. You need to get grounded. Yeah. Yeah. You need to get grounded. Something definitely is about to embrace this new energy. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. You're going to have to trust yourself. I hear that. You're going to have to trust yourself. This is going to I told you, ground yourself in that and what nurtures your being, establishing a stable base from which love and career can bloom. Okay. So this vortex of creativity spiral into your creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. Okay. Within these abilities. Okay. So let's talk about bold, Spirit. What they need to be bold about. Okay. There's a need for you to relax. Go have fun. I heard Spirit say, go have fun. Get outside. Get outside. Stand strong, bold. There's a need for you to stand strong in this ability that you have. Okay? You are not, making miracles. You're about to make some miracles happen, girl. Alright? What else, Spirit, for this bowl? Yeah. Ride the current came right on out. You're about to ride this current. Be bold, honey. You're about to ride the current. Yes. There is something that you're birthing. You're birthing something. You're birthing something beautiful. You're starting a new project. Trust your path. Trust your path. Yeah. Trust your path. Yeah. They're clearing the path. They're clearing the path for you. Yes, they are. They're clearing the path. They're guiding you to release whatever this is, okay? Whatever this is, surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. It's mysterious. It may be a feeling that you never felt. Ride with the wave. There's a need for you to ride with this wave. Right? Yes, there's something that is truly unique about you, that's truly unique about your abilities that stands out from the others. I'm not saying that nobody else is not unique, but we are all unique in our own specific way. Okay, we are all not one of us is alike. Okay, we're all unique in our own way. Okay, Spirit definitely is looking at me in this book, Simple Living. Okay. And this is perfect. 6511. And it's on 135. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, transform your mind. It says express your mind, but not in words. Okay? Spirit says what you can see is not all there is. Wow. But okay, Zen philosophy holds the following to be true. Spiritual awakening is transmitted outside of the sutras. It cannot be experienced through words or letters. What this means is that the essence of Zen teaching cannot be put into words, neither spoken or written. Zen painting is an example of this. Painting, okay, expression. So Zen is talking about the way you express yourself, okay, and it's the philosophy holds to be true because the way you express yourself, it is expressing through spirituality, okay, and is it some type of an awakening that happens for you, okay? You're being awakened to your abilities as well. Multiple colors are not used in painting, Zen painting, only the single hue of the ink. The reason it is believed that true beauty cannot be expressed through colors, and that colors are an imperfect expression of the inevitability of beauty. And so colors are avoided. Each of us experiences the splendor of the setting sun differently. Even if we all describe the color as crimson, we might. So each perception is going to be different upon each vessel. There is a need for you to embrace your divinity more, be open more to your unique abilities, innate abilities, okay? This is really beautiful, an infinite range of colors, okay? This is still talking about colors, okay? But the whole point here is what I'm getting from Spirit is to express your mind, but not in words. However you may deem fit to express yourself. Spirit says quit getting hung up about how you're expressing yourself and how you're doing confirmation, how you're doing in expressing yourself. Continue to go to and down that path, okay? Do not revert back, okay? Express yourself. Okay, Spirit, I hear Spirit, and they're continually talking to me. They wanted me to dip down into my Akashic records. I knew that this was going to be a short one. I just wanted to hone in. Spirit wanted me to hone in, and I also wanted to hone in on these special abilities that someone out here in the collective has, okay? To trust in themselves more, okay? Trust in the divine and your spiritual team about your abilities and the road that you are going down, okay? Soul Path. Chapter 12. Somebody's hung up about their soul path, okay? Somebody hung up about their soul path or the direction that they're going down, okay? There's going to be a death to this 1340 on my time. There's going to be a death to the mindset that you're in through words of I didn't even say words, through expression without words, okay? Soul path is talking about soul path and reincarnation, okay? Because right now you're in the physical body, and at one point the physical body will no longer function like all physical things. It doesn't last forever. Eventually the body can no longer house the soul, and the soul leaves the body, okay? People are a lot like hermit crabs. When a hermit crab outgrows its shell, it ventures out of the old shell and finds a new one. So when you pass on to the other side, you are more conscious, and luckily you have assistance in finding your new body or shell. So when your spirit is transitioning, you are also very discerning when it comes to finding a new home to house your soul. The body must meet some important criteria, okay? Part of what you are here to master is your physical body, which is attached to the dense earthly world and the illusion connected to it. So everything around us is basically an illusion, okay? It is definitely hard for a lot of people to grasp that concept, okay, or perceive that everything that they have ever encountered in their world is an illusion because they feel it, okay? But it is a test. It is meant for you to feel it, okay, so that your soul can transcend past those limitations at where you're at on that cycle, okay, on that timeline, okay? The rhythm of that vibration and how you traveled through that cycle on that vibration, okay? Wow. Speak, Spirit. Soul path. Mm. It said only you will know what your soul is your soul or higher consciousness sounds like, but be assured that it's there, God, that it is there guiding you. Everyone's soul voice is guiding them. The voice of the soul or higher consciousness speaks to you in a whisper. You do not have to listen. Every conscious being has free will to listen or not. It may be something you are consciously aware of all the time, but you probably had moments when you felt the connection with your soul. Your soul is always communicating with you and giving you signs. When you connect to your soul, you feel more certain about your path, and you are in the flow of life. If you take a moment and reflect on the times when your life moved like a beautiful dance and everything fell into perfect order, you will discover how your soul spoke to you. You are on a journey, and there is no wrong or right way to go about it. Everyone else is on a journey too, but theirs will never look the same as yours. This path, the one that you are on now, is always up to you, and you get to choose each step that you take. That is your free will. One way to look at the path or your journey you are on in this lifetime is to see it as the soul path, the soul journey, or part of the story of your soul's growth. Okay? This is all about transcending your soul to the highest possible, okay? Highest possible, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing reach and stretch, okay, of the soul, okay, to transcend through those sorrowful times, okay, through those trials and tribulations of wisdom, mind, body, and spirit, okay? You can think of this soul path as the reason you're here living life on earth, fulfilling your higher purpose. But no matter what you call it, the most important thing is that it's your journey. Your spiritual counsel. Spirit wanted me to speak on this right here. You're not alone in your existence. No one is. 1749 on my timer. So star, do know that you are not alone. You are not alone on this journey. Your spiritual counsel, honey, you're not alone in your existence. No one is. Luckily, everyone has helpers on the other side. These beings guide and direct you when you choose to incarnate. Like when you choose to come into this life. Let me go back for the ones who did not hear that. Like when you choose to come into this life. So you was in soul agreement to come down on this earth to become on a mission for God. Okay? Not only for God, but to have your soul to transcend beyond the limits that you were already in. Okay? So these beings guide and direct you when you choose to incarnate. I already read that, okay? They are all around you, but they usually aren't interfering in your life. The Akashic Records can help connect you with many different kinds of guides. Some of these wise beings guide you from what is called your spiritual council. You have a spiritual council that is made up of advanced souls. They have to be more advanced than you are to be able to guide you. That's why I'm always speaking about my grandmother, because she is always speaking to me. She started speaking to me 6 years ago. She's always been with me. She was always been with me, always, since the day that she passed on to the other side. But I do know for a fact that nobody truly ever really believed me, okay, like being shown, that whenever I spoke about my grandmother, people thought it was the drugs, or they thought it was that I was going crazy, or it was because of the abuse that I had went through in my life. Okay? But I knew, and I got confirmation whenever meditation was first introduced to me, and then I saw her, okay? And that gave me so many confirmations, along with, you know, the advances and the voices telling me what I need to do, how to approach this, how to make advances towards this, how to plant this seed that you got, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The guidance. Okay? So, now, you have a spiritual council that is made up of advanced souls. They have to be more advanced than you are to be able to guide you. Your council can have between 3 to 12 beings on it. Okay, so when I tell you, look, and I keep going back in here, and I keep reference back because Spirit wants me to keep referencing back every time I'm talking about me intuitively seeing. I see multiple people in my third eye that gathered around, and they always hug me, and they always show embracing me with their energy and their spirit. Okay, definitely when I go reconvene with them, definitely when I go in the introspection, definitely when I tap into spirit. Okay. Your council can have between 3 to 12 beings on it. Every human has a council. Every human has a council. I want everybody to know that. Every single person has a council. And you meet with them when you pass over to the other side. I need my family to know that right now. I need my family to know that. So I know somebody's going to go back and tell my family to go back and look at this, because I need my family to know that. And I'm posting this. This is personal. The thing I just said right about that, I read this because it was meant for it to be read. As soon as I was led to this, I'm telling you, Spirit was like, this is what you need to read out loud. You need to read this and let people know there's no need for you to mourn, because I'm telling you right now, even when you are on the other side, you are just out of your physical body. That's it. That's why I be telling people, believe it or not, have to believe it. It is only a matter of principle. But the principle and the matter of the point is, it is always, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. There's no need for you to fight and argue and bicker with people who have not even transcended past their own limits and lessons. There's no need for you to get hung up or be in hangman energy about your own personal soul journey, all because you ain't got Tom, Dick, and Harry with you, and Sally and Sue. How did all their journey become your personal journey? I felt that one. Every human has a council, and you meet with them when you pass over to the other side. And they always assist you in your life review. So that means everybody that has passed over is going to get a review of their life once they're on the other side. Okay? They have been called many names, but most call them the council of the elders or the wise council. Your counsel has been guiding you for many lifetimes. Sometimes they will ask other guides to intervene in your life and help you by sending you messages through people, guides, or synchronicities. And that is so true, because I had intervention from a high school friend, Lamont. I had an intervention from a cousin that I thought would never say something, say something to me, but it was my spirit team using my cousin to tell me to keep moving forward from my hometown, because I was going to go back. And my spirit team used not only my brother but my cousin to tell me to get gone. And that hurt me more than anything, and I didn't understand it, but I understand it now. It's amazing how Spirit will use people in your life to get you to move, because you wouldn't move. And then we take it into context, and we take it into a way because of our vibration was low, and we seen it as not for our own good. We seen it as it hurt us. It was detrimental to us. Why would you do that to me? I would never do that to you. But Spirit is over here telling me, honey, in these relationships, honey, they were already unhealthy for you. It was for your own benefit to keep moving forward. You don't know what you was about to miss. You didn't want to be in that mess. And that's what I heard Spirit say. You're on a different journey than everybody else is. And everybody else is on a different journey than you. For we're all on different timelines, roads, honey, cycles, rhythms. Okay? Most humans are unaware of how to fully utilize their counsel throughout their life. And so they are at a disadvantage navigating life through trial and error. They're always there to assist you. But if you got so much going on and so much toxic energy going on around you, how in the world are you going to be able to hear them? And I had to realize that too. So being in hermit mode definitely has a lot more advantages than what people give it credit for. And I'm so true about that. Okay, that's definitely true. Okay, counselors throughout the life. Okay, and so they have the different advantage. Okay, learning how to connect to your counsel is a huge gift. Your counsel is there to guide you while you are in the Akashic records to help you navigate, heal, and transcend your negative patterns and or issues. They are there to assist you in taking responsibility in healing your karmic patterns as previously described. The counsel guides you, but you also play a role. For example, when you are in the records, your spiritual counsel might steer you toward the awareness of how the pattern of abandonment has kept you safe and how you've abandoned others to keep people at a distance. The counselor's job is to bring the information to your awareness, but it's up to you to come up with the answers and take responsibility to heal. You would never be able to transcend the karmic pattern if your counsel did all the work for you. Since the records are a living energy connected with the divine. So this records is energetic. This is energetic records. Energetic living records that is connected to the divine. Anyone can access them and utilize them. Your spiritual council members are wise and they have access to all of your Akashic records, past, present, and future. But they are not in charge of the records. They know your past karma, relationships, and all information about your lifetimes, plural. This council knows why you came to Earth and why you have certain interactions or connections with specific people because it's deja vu. You've been here before, but you only got to a certain level. You was only able to transcend and go beyond a certain level or cycle the last lifetime. So now you are reincarnated yet again to get to transcend your soul beyond the limits and the limitations than the last lifetime. To have the highest possible outcome for you. This is what it's truly about. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. This is what it's truly about. Everybody gets caught up in all this other stuff. All this other stuff. I got caught up in so much when people died, passed on, and it took so much from me. Because I was spiritually ignorant. I can't believe I'm crying. I thank God for enlightenment. I thank God to know that I have that spiritual help. And it was always there and available. I just didn't know how to access it. It was a lot more than just sitting there and praying and waiting for God to just give all your problems like poof. Because that's what I thought it was. I mean, I know that they say faith without works is dead, but I didn't know what type of works I had to do. Other than to be honest, to work hard in the physical. I didn't know what it meant by working hard truly in the spiritual. And that's where a lot of my interference came from. Okay? I'm being so honest with myself with that. Okay, so it was good to get away and separate so I can hone in on me and my energy and my own voice so I can hear me. Okay? And hear spirit more importantly. I found my voice. Okay? I'm definitely going to leave it right there. It was 29:29 when I ended. I'm going to leave it right there on that one, y'all. It was a pleasure doing this one, okay? I felt really released. So take that leap of faith, y'all. Take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. You're going to love it. Look, you're going to love it. And you're going to blossom. You're going to love it and you're going to freaking blossom, bro. Sis. Till next time. Bye.